Let me just make a quick video on David the Faith. The other day I was at the gym and one of my buddies, day before the gym and after the gym, after he was done rolling on the mat, he decided to put helmet on his face, the bone or whatever. And I said, I was telling him what to do and he was like, yeah, dude, but, I mean, now I knew a lot before, but a lot of stuff I got was from Aaron Marino at Brim.com. Or Marino.com or so just check it out if you have any questions to probably not understand me. Okay, David the Faith. Now like that before I like keeping the video to I don't like wouldn't like the time we were fatter. Um but like when I use Dave here what I do. I would all probably to the all natural. I have very tested it in. Always been like. So what did I need? David Keem. I did working, I don't like at the day to the bone, too much alcohol content. Uh, butter, Bill Novato, make bed, do you have, I don't have the door on it, but you have that on that one. Hit another button, all top. And get the equator. Alright, you have a one braid and a five braid plus the cow, whatever. With a chip. If you take the doors off of one braid later, take the braid like we didn't stick later, but you gotta be careful to do touch the face up pretty good. Alright, now let's draw. Alright, you can't just do that, people. Alright, now in all actuality, just force that to David. David the face is probably one of the hardest areas in the body to the staple on the body because you have this like toe and this it's not like David like the cat where they can go back and forth or when women shave their way they back and forth to the hair. Or you gotta be careful because you don't talk the next step. Alright, so what you gotta do is actually the best time to get David when you get out of the tower to this have one motor. Teach you to David motor or whatever. And then what you gotta do is if you have long hair, you gotta trim it, get as short as possible. And that way it's easier to nip the hair, cut it, we just make it more thinner. What people don't realize is when you buy blade or whatever, like all those mop. Good night, Mom. Mom, don't bed. Well, I don't know. So the blade it's not the amount of hair on the blade. How many times you use the blade, it's keeping the blade dry, because if you have water on the blade, the moisture messes up the blade, and if you want to spend all this money on the mop 5 or whatever, it's still a lot of money. You can get same amount coat blade, coat tape with the one blade blade. The other thing is you get a couple of ingrown hairs. What some people do, if you stay with and get through, it will help if you have more than one braid later, like a 2 braid or whatever, or there's a thing called Dollar Tape Club, where they send you raiders for very cheap. So the first step would be if you don't shower in water bay and so you just moisture. Then what you would do is take the water off, but they just sit there, just buried in moisture, and then wrap up with David Hume. Now when you wrap up with David Hume, you are there until David Hume gets to the moisture understand, And some David he made the hair stand up more and make the top on the shape. Now when you shave you oughta like shave the freaking part. You don't wanna just go over the place. You oughta do one side and then the other, and make sure you get under the net and like under the skin, and be very careful about the net. So you can cut the steps. And they do make stuff that you can put on it to stop the bleeding instead of kissing and stuff. What I like to do when I really want to do King David, I take the bottle, trim it down as close as possible. More so I'd hop in the shower, wash my face, get everything nice and soft, and then I shave, put the shaving cream on, shave with water off, and then like I shave again, sometimes in the opposite way, just so I don't miss like any spots or whatever. And with the Reno, with that one, it had a, it helped to fix it or whatever area you shave over, like the skin or what. It takes a couple like days for it to go back to like, so especially in summer, to the hot, like the heat open up the hair follicles and stuff. The hair would go back faster. They say more to shave. It's not that the like what they did it's just the way the hair grows. Like I do like shave it with wood or whatever to just make it look like it go by that go back faster. So that's basically it. Tomorrow I think I was after you hear my beard. So, but oh yeah, the whole reason I made that video. When you're done, after you shave, after you moisturize and exfoliate, the water fall on, after they're all done, the water fall on the good working moisturizer. Start with no alcohol content, because if you have alcohol, it does the bone. So I'm not a big fan of the aftershave and all this stuff. It's just like, I mean, just think about it like that. Don't put anything on the face that you would have put on the board down below, because it would burn the same thing. And so just keep everything neat and trim, and if you are to King David, go ahead. And any chatting, I guess we meet Thomas, but I don't know. But I hope to better understand it. And just have a nice day, people. Bye.